Hello, friends. Welcome back to today's Swahili lesson. Jacinta Mudachi is my name. Jina langu ni Jacinta Mudachi. I'm so happy to take you through a Swahili lesson once again. In today's lesson, we are going to do revision on how to introduce yourself. Have you learned how to introduce yourself in Swahili? How to say, my name is, I come from, I do this and this in Swahili. So today we are going to do it practically. I'm having my friend around, Rafiki yangu. Do you remember the word Rafiki? Rafiki means friend. If you watched Lion King, you know the word Rafiki. Rafiki is friend. So if I say Rafiki yangu, I mean my friend. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's going to help me do a conversation on self introduction. I'm going to ask her where she comes from, her name, where she stays, what she does, and later on I'll explain to you step by step in Swahili. So, because I want you to learn, I want you to know how to introduce yourself if you're visiting a Swahili speaking country, if you go somewhere new where you have to introduce yourself, if you are asked to stand in amongst people and introduce yourself, how you do it like a native. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Habari yako?
Nzuri sana. Na wewe je?
Salama sana. Jina lako ni nani?
Jina langu ni Naomi Barasa.
Unatoka wapi, Naomi?
Ninatoka Bungoma.
Vizuri sana. Unaishi wapi?
Kwa sasa ninaishi Kisii.
Wewe ni Mkenya?
Ndiyo, mimi ni Mkenya.
Vizuri sana. Wewe ni mwanafunzi?
Ndiyo, mimi ni mwanafunzi.
Unasoma wapi?
Ninasoma katika chuo kikuu cha Kisii.
Vizuri sana. Nimefurahi kukutana na wewe leo.
Mimi pia.
Asante. Alright, so that's very simple. How to say your name, where you come from, if you are a Kenyan or if you are from Tanzania, if asked. Okay. So let me take you through step by step. Starting with the name. What is your name? Jina lako ni nani? So now that I'm with her, I'll ask Jina lako ni nani, which means what is your name? And then she answered Jina langu ni Naomi, to mean my name is Naomi. So we have a difference. If you're asking someone, then you use lako. But if you're responding, you say my, which is langu. So jina lako ni nani? And then you say jina langu ni, my name is. And then where do you come from, or where are you from? Unatoka wapi? Unatoka wapi? Where are you from? And then she told us she comes from Bungoma. Ninatoka Bungoma. Or it depends. You mentioned the place where you come from. So for her case, she said, Ninatoka Bungoma. She comes from Bungoma. And then I asked if she's a Kenyan. Wewe ni Mkenya. Wewe ni Mkenya. Someone might ask, are you a Kenyan? Are you Tanzania? Yeah, it depends the situation. It's not a must for someone to ask, but just in case you're asked, you need to know how to say your nationality. So wewe ni Mkenya. Are you a Kenyan? And then she said, Mimi ni Mkenya, which is I'm a Kenyan. So Mimi ni Mkenya, I'm a Kenyan. What if you are not a Kenyan but you are from Tanzania? You'll say Mimi ni Mtanzania. If you're from America, you'll say Mimi ni Marekani. If you're from China, you'll say Mimi ni Mchina, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I cannot exhaust all the countries. There are so many, but at least you have a clue on how to say it. Mimi ni, I am, and then you mention Mkenya, Kenyan, Mtanzania, from Tanzania, Mchina, from China, Marekani, from America. Yeah, so that's how you say it. And then I went further and asked her, unaishi wapi? Where do you stay? So it's different from unatoka wapi. When asked unatoka wapi, where are you from? It's just a general question. You can either answer by country or particular city. But when asked unaishi wapi, that's now specific to where you stay. in that particular country. So unaishi wapi? Where do you stay? And then she told us she stays in Kisii town. Okay. All right. Then I went ahead and asked what she does. Wewe ni mwanafunzi? Are you a student? So we have the word mwanafunzi. Mwanafunzi is student. If it's a teacher, then you say mwalimu. Are you a teacher? Wewe ni mwalimu? Or are you a student? Wewe ni mwanafunzi? So those are the two words. Mwanafunzi is student, mwalimu is teacher. So she said, mimi ni mwanafunzi, I'm a student. Then I went ahead and asked where she studies, and she told us she studies at Kisii University, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mimi ni mwanafunzi katika chuo kikuu cha Kisii. So university in Swahili is chuo kikuu. So any university that you are in, you say chuo kikuu cha, and then you mention the town or the name of your university. If it's Nairobi University, then you say chuo kikuu cha Nairobi. If it's Kenyatta University, you go ahead and say chuo kikuu cha Kenyatta. Okay, so depending on where you study, depending on the university you study, so we say chuo kikuu for university. Okay, so I hope you've all understood how you can introduce yourself. I can't exhaust everything, but just that's just part of it. How you can say your name, where you come from, what you do. Yeah, those are the most important things. Okay, so let's go on how you can end a conversation. So let's say, for example, we finished our conversation there, and I want to go on with my daily routine, or I want to go on with where I was going. So I'll have to end the conversation now that I've known her name, where she comes from. At least we've known each other. So I'll go ahead and tell her kwaheri, which means goodbye. You remember? If you have not watched my video on how to say goodbye, kindly do so. So kwaheri means goodbye. You end the conversation by saying kwaheri. Okay? Kwaheri. Yeah, or you can just high five, kwaheri, like that. Or you can hug each other as you say kwaheri, okay? Or you can also use some of the words that I taught you, tutaonana. Tutaonana, we'll see each other. So we can say kwaheri, tutaonana. Kwaheri, tutaonana, okay? Yeah, so I think you've gotten that. That was a simple revision on how to introduce yourself. If you have any question, if you want me to add on something, kindly let me know in the comment section below. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button below. I'm going to give you a few seconds so that you'll be able to subscribe, okay? Moja, mbili, tatu. Subscribe. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. I hope you've learned a lot from today's class. See you in my next lesson. Kwaheri.